there. Put your hands together. We're going to see the Bad Stevie.
You alright? 2018's going fucking well, isn't it, so far? Nothing says stable genius like starting a fucking nuclear war, does it? To be honest with you, I think Donald Trump's nuclear button is very small. It just looks big in his fucking tiny hands. Just like his fucking cock. Talking of cock, nasty Nigel Farage, a Poundland Mussolini, has been over to Brussels for an interview with Michel Barnier. Which is like your ex-wife, like your mistress going around your ex-wife's house to moan about the settlement. Nasty Nigel asked his followers to pose 3 questions for Michel Barnier. They wanted to know, when are the foreigners going home? When are the foreigners going home? And when are the foreigners going home? To be honest with you, Nasty Nigel's a bit peeved that he didn't get a knighthood this year. The only hood most people want to see him in is the type that they use for kidnappings. I'll tell you who did get a gong though. Nick Clegg, the Liberal Democrats' equivalent of Tony Blair. He got honoured for services as David Cameron's human fucking shield. Disgraced Tory porn addict, Damien Green, had to resign as Secretary of State, but he kept his job as an MP and got a £17,000 handshake. I got caught looking at porn at work and they banned me from driving fucking buses forever. Top Tory toady Toby Young, you want to try saying that, didn't last long as a university's regulator, because apparently tweeting like a drunk Benny Hill is not compatible with heading up the country's higher education system. His mate Boris Johnson came out and praised Toby's caustic wit, which sounds like something they make the new boys clean the toilets with at Eton. Boris fucking Johnson, eh? He's like Chewbacca with Down syndrome. But 2017 was full of surprises, wasn't it? Who'd have thought Hollywood was run by predatory sexists? Fucking hell. Turns out Westminster was full of predatory sexists, but that's only because all the predatory pedos have died of old age. 2017 was the year that the British press went full Hitler. Word of the year was traitor in block capitals. And the phrase of the year was will of the people. Those people obviously being a shady cabal of tax evading billionaires and rabid right-wing Tories who think Downton Abbey is a reality show. Brexit rumbles on like a flatulent cow being milked by the Eton Drama Society. The latest suggestion to cope with the extra border checks is to raise an army of volunteers to give up their unpaid time as border volunteers. A bit like a racist dad's army. But there's lots of things to sort out with Brexit yet. All parties have been accused of playing politics with the Irish border. Apart from Sinn Féin, who've been buying fertiliser, copper wire, alarm clocks and milk churns. But the Brextremists are adamant that we are going to do better trading with less people further away. A lot of those people used to be part of our brutal empire. So the Tory party strategy is pretty much the same. Gunboat diplomacy. But without the gunboats. Or the diplomacy. There's lots of things to look forward to in 2018. Blue passports. The cure for our existential crisis. A change of colour for our travel documents. And of course, patriots are going to have a lot of time to look at their blue passports as they stand for hours and hours and hours in the queue at passport control trying to get to Malaga. Huzzah! There's going to be a royal wedding. We all love a royal wedding, don't we? To his credit, Harry has said he's going to pay for the wedding. in the castle that his billionaire tax evading grandmother owns. So that's fucking generous, isn't it? The only thing the British taxpayers are going to have to pick up is the charge for the security and the hosing away of the homeless people from the streets of Windsor. But to be honest with you, Harry does have a bit of a common touch, doesn't he? And nothing says Prince of the People like holding your wedding on cup final day. Now, as you can imagine, I'm not a massive royalist, but I do wish the couple good luck, and I have one piece of advice for Meghan for a long and happy life. Always wear your seatbelt, love. Cheers.